go. West Dominion motorcycle edition in the background. No, I mean West Dominion number 32.
Seriously?
Probably not Electric Boogaloo.
Okay. Draw some cards.
Cost 4 gardens, worth a victory point per 10 cards you have. Treasure map. Trash this and a treasure map from your hand. If you trashed 2 treasure maps, gain 4 golds onto your deck. What do you mean, and a treasure map? This is a treasure map.
Right. So you play it because it's an action card. And then you trash it and one from your hand.
Oh, and then it says if you trash 2 treasure maps.
Right.
Well, of course you did, because
Nope.
you just said that you trashed this
Right.
and a treasure map. So
But
you
if
you only
you
have
play
one.
it, it will trash itself. And if you have a treasure map in your hand, you can trash that too. But if you think that you're never going to get 2 treasure maps to come up, you can trash it by itself by playing it.
okay. So if you do 2 at once, I've been suckered in by this one before.
And so if you get 3 to make sure that you get
Right.
a treasure map,
You
to
can always
combo,
dump it later.
You can dump the 3rd one anyway.
Without a penalty.
Yeah. Except having to use an action. But like you
Pirate ship. Cost 4. Choose 1. There's an attack. Choose 1. Plus a gold per coin token on your pirate ship map.
You need those.
Or each other player reveals the top 2 cards of their deck. Trashes one of those treasures that you choose and discards the rest. And then, if anyone trashed a treasure, you add a coin token to your pirate ship map. Okay. It's clear enough. And here's a treasure, a masterpiece. It's worth 1 gold. It costs 3 plus. When you buy this, you may overpay for it. For each 1 you overpaid, gain a silver.
Okay.
What is that one in?
It has a compass on it. Philosopher's Stone costs 3 and a potion. When you play this, count your deck and discard pile. Oh, great. Worth 1 per 5 cards total between them, round down.
Yeah, I remember that one.
That one could be
I
problematic.
remember disliking that one.
When somebody else plays it, sure.
No, like trying to play with it, like because
You have to have a
it does not fit my strategy at all.
Arthur likes to have a small deck.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Well, it doesn't do anything if you have your entire deck in your hand.
Ah, right.
Oh, you're right. Deck and discard pile.
Yep.
I'm glad you pointed that out.
Yeah, it's annoying like that. I wonder where Alex went.
I don't know. As warm as it is, I'm just wolfing this beer down.
Okay.
I'm going to be unable to play pretty soon.
Okay.
Okay,
You're not full blackouter yet, though.
not full blackout. Contraband. Cost 5, worth 3 gold,
It's your favorite card.
plus a buy. 3 and a buy. When you play this, the player to your left names a card. You can't buy that card this turn. Hi. I see you over there. Player to the left. Unnamed player to the left.
Unnamed? Wow.
We don't have to name you.
Oh.
Player to the left. It doesn't name anyone. Oh, great.
We drew that one recently, but then it was banned or what do you call it? Vetoed.
Oh, you're gonna love this. Cost 6.
Ultra
Goons.
band?
Goons. Plus a buy, plus 2 gold. Each other player discards down to 3 cards in hand. While this is in play, when you buy a card, plus 1 victory point. Ooh-wee, pretty nice.
I don't know if I want to play with them this turn.
Now.
Might as well now, and then not later.
Counting house, costs 5. Look
It
through
has
your...
a plus buy in it.
Yeah, it has a plus buy.
I already have plus buys.
Perfect. Synergy.
Look through your discard pile. Reveal any number of coppers from it and put them into your hand.
Kind of negative synergy with the Philosopher's Stone. You need coin tokens too.
You mean negative synergy?
It robs your discard pile.
Oh, I see. Courtier, cost 5.
Counting house. What is it? Okay.
Reveal a card from your hand. For each type it has, action, attack, etc., choose 1. Plus an action, or plus a buy, or plus 3, or gain a gold. The choices must be different. That's a pretty powerful card there.
Yeah.
Let's see, we got 9, one more. Remodel. Trash a card from your hand. Gain a card costing up to 2 more than it. Up to 2 more than it. Oh, that's a nice card. All right, folks, read them and weep.
Anybody? Get rid of something?
Yeah, I want to get rid of the goons.
It had that nice Courtier synergy.
So does
Courtier,
the,
Counting House, Goons synergy. And now it doesn't anymore.
Masquerade. Costs 3, plus 2 cards. Each player with any cards in hand passes 1 to the next such player to their left at once. At once. Then you may trash a card from your hand. You hate that one. Why is it that you hate that one so much?
I don't hate it so much, I just hate it.
Well, it's fair, I guess. Let's see, what would I like to get rid of? Oh, yeah. Nobody's gonna buy that Philosopher's Stone.
Do you want to get rid of it?
I mean, it has garden synergy.
It does.
But now, let's see, count your deck and discard pile. Yeah, well, they both do similar things.
I mean, I would be very disappointed if you banned it.
Okay.
Would you now?
Yes.
Well, don't want to disappoint my eldest son.
Quick.
Is anybody but me going to be sucked into treasure maps?
I might.
Really? I remember going down that rabbit hole.
So we just,
Huh.
you don't have to.
No, I know. I don't see anything that I just have to get rid of, so I'm gonna not
Get rid of
get
anything.
rid of anything. What about you, Al?
No, I really like this set.
Do you?
I think this could be interesting.
There are no splitters,
I
you
think this is
realize.
a fantastic set.
There are no splitters.
Yeah, I realize that I'm out of my element. And don't call me Donnie. But
I never get through with theirs.
Are we talking about Donnie Brook, or what are we talking about?
It's a line from Big
The
Lebowski.
Big Lebowski, that's the Donnie that flashed in first in my head, but.
Yep.
But,
Get out of your element, Donnie. That's what's his name says.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, well, Donnie
I don't
didn't.
remember anybody's name.
Donnie never had an element. That was the problem with Donnie. Poor Donnie. Okay.
hey,
You're doing-
dude, that's your last
You're
name.
doing a great job here with the decks. I don't know how you're so efficient at it. I can barely read the cards and you're swapping them out like some sort of robot, you know? Some kind of robot person.
Alexander. I can prove I'm not a robot. Here's a glass of water.
Yeah? Oh, yeah, you didn't short out, huh? Is that it?
Yeah.
What kind of fool would
Couldn't
make their
possibly be a
robot
robot.
short out from drinking?
What kind of fool makes it possible for the robot to drink water?
Yeah.
No, no, no!
Did you get 5 and 2?
I did.
You can have 4 and 3. I think that should be a house rule. That everybody starts with 4 and 3. The whole 5 and 2.
Why don't you want 5 and 2?
Can I like reshuffle?
No.
As far as I'm concerned, you can't.
No. I mean, usually you want that, right? I mean, well, maybe not in this game.
I mean, it just unbalances the game. Like, you know,
Yeah.
some games it's really great to have 5 in your first hand, and in other games it's not. So you
You
know,
can get
like,
it courtier. Like,
it's
boom,
sort
right
of,
off.
It sort of imbalances
It gives you instant
the
access
luck.
to a gold.
Arthur. Well, you know, it wasn't even your turn yet, Arthur, right?
I know,
You
it's
won.
your turn.
So you could probably still be shuffling your deck over there.
If you hadn't
No,
said
I
it,
already drew.
if you
so, like,
hadn't said anything, you could have just, kept going and we
All right,
wouldn't have
I've
noticed.
got 4 coppers, so
Look,
I
I'm
need
not
a
a cheater.
masterpiece and 3 silvers.
What? No, 1 silver. 1 silver.
For each one you overpaid to gain a silver.
Yeah, and it costs 3.
Oh, it does cost 3. Okay. You're right. I missed. I thought it was 1 because it's 1 up there.
No, that's how much it gives you. It's a copper.
You're right. You're right. It would be too good if it were only 1.
Huh. Seems like I could do something better than a masterpiece and a silver. I don't want a gardens. I can't afford a counting house. Remodel doesn't help at this stage of the game. Masquerade, not too bad. I don't want a potion because I don't see buying a philosopher's stone, and that seems overrated. You know what that comes down to? If I have to buy is a pirate ship. I might become a fleet operator,
captain.
a fleet captain, a pirate admiral.
Pirate Admiral.
Anyway, it's my turn.
It is your turn.
It's
No.
your turn.
That was my turn.
What was it?
You're not gonna buy anything? Not even like a
Oh,
silver
you just
or
have
something?
I
two.
don't have enough for
Oh,
silver.
you just have two. I see.
Are you complaining?
Well, I
about
have 3 coins, so I will purchase a silver.
I can't buy that. I don't see the point in buying that. I'm gonna buy a masquerade. And I need a shuffle, please.
Yeah, he needs to pick what he's gonna get, and then he's gonna shuffle mine too.
Okay. I need this shuffled.
I forgot a counting house.
Yeah.
I mean, a courtier is probably the better choice,
Oh,
but
So why did you buy a counting house?
because I'm a fool.
yeah. And they're fun.
Fun guy?
They're fun cards. Counting houses. Alright, I've got 2, 3, 4.
Oh.
I'm gonna take a potion.
Yeah, Alex is going for that.
I just realized something.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna say what it is.
Mhm.
Huh. I have to totally think about my strategy here.
Oh, yeah, I understand why Alex is going the way he's going, kind of.
I don't know. That seems. Kind of makes sense, but I think that's the tedious way to do it. Masterpiece actually makes a whole lot more sense, I think. No, it doesn't. It doesn't make any sense at all. Oh, man. Oh, man. Huh. Yeah.
Pirate ship.
No. Yes.
What?
Play it.
Well, huh.
I mean, you have to choose between the
Yeah,
masquerade
yeah.
and the pirate ship.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
yeah.
that seemed like a very easy choice.
I do have to choose between them.
Yeah, that does sound like a very easy choice.
Okay, so
Is it top 2?
top 2 of your deck.
I'm going to trash this copper.
Thank you, thank you. And so I get a. Is it for each?
No. If you at all, then.
Okay. Um,
Huh? We'll also be getting a pirate ship.
Okay, I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna take a masquerade, 3 silvers.
Need this shuffled.
Is that good for you guys? Masterpiece and 3 silvers.
yeah, yeah.
My 6 coins.
I'm happy, I'm happy.
Yeah, I kind of understand what your plan here is, Al.
It's a fantastic plan.
But how is it going to get off the ground when you keep getting raided by pirates?
Not worried.
He's gonna have so many cards, it's not gonna matter. Then he could only be hit once per turn,
Twice.
twice per round.
Yeah.
Once per individual. Whose turn is it, mine?
Yeah.
That is a point that I had not thought of, to be fair.
Shoot, that really screwed me up there.
I need a shuffle.
Do you have a pirate ship? Okay.
Hmm?
Do you have a pirate ship?
Oh, is it my turn now?
I think Dad just went, didn't he?
Yeah.
Masquerade for Arthur.
Uh-huh.
Alright. I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll take a masterpiece and 4 silvers.
Yeah, that's...
My game, on the other hand, is not getting off the ground
Oh my goodness.
at all.
What a terrible hand. That was the worst possible thing to happen to me.
Did you get both your masquerade and something else? Oh,
I don't have a masquerade.
you got a bunch of masterpieces and coppers?
That would be great.
Okay.
I have all 3 of my estates in my hand.
Pirate ship! We're raiding, by the way.
Alright, so we'll trash a copper.
Silver. Okay. It's me.
Alright,
I need this shot.
I will purchase a copper for my turn, and then it'll be Dad's turn.
I think,
It's not great. Not bad, though. Masquerade.
How does that work? We choose a card from our hand and pass it to the left,
Yep.
and you get to discard or trash something.
Mm-hmm.
after we pass,
Right.
but you already did it.
Right.
Right. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give it a shot.
I need this shuffled.
Pirate ship.
Yeah, that's why.
What are we doing? We're
Any
doing-
treasure, not just a treasure that isn't a copper?
Oh, pirate ship?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Dad gets to choose.
Dad gets to choose?
Pretty
Dad
sure.
gets to choose, yes. That you choose and discard if anyone tries to not treasure and add a coin. So I have 5.
Did you get that already?
I already did that
Oh, okay.
because Arthur had a copy. But wait a minute.
What?
You wanted that anyway.
Yeah. Take another cord here.
What? How did you did?
Hmm?
I thought you only had 4.
5.
You don't get this
You don't
when
get
you're
that.
rating.
As well. You have to choose one.
But I already had one.
You'll have to
you
choose
have to
whether
choose.
you take the coins or you get more
Or-
coins.
Yeah.
Oh.
These aren't used up. You're just powering it up, so it's
Right.
worth 2 coins.
Was I drawing? I must have drawn
Yeah.
this off my. Okay, so I do not have enough to
No.
buy a courtier. I have
4?
4. I will.
I was gonna say, I was pretty
I will
sure
have to
that.
buy a pirate ship then. Sorry.
Arthur?
Mhm.
You didn't do anything?
Mhm.
Alright, I have 7 coins again. I'll purchase a masterpiece and 4 silvers.
He's going to exhaust the silver deck.
Nope.
I don't think you've ever seen that before.
I'd be more impressed if it was the coppers.
And then, if he buys a gardens, he could win with the gardens.
That's his plan.
That can't be the plan. That's too dumb.
He's also gonna get the Philosopher's Stone, so that whenever he plays that, it's
Well,
worth like.
The first time I drew my
10.
potion, I did not have 3 coins. But that's believable, because I had all 3 estates in my hand.
Oh, that actually is. That's pretty hilarious.
I drew a potion, a silver, and 3 estates. No, it's not hilarious at all. It's terrible. It's your turn, Dad.
But
You were so hyped about it last time.
yeah, I know, but I'm getting too many action cards. All right, yeah, I don't know what else to do.
Neither do I.
I'm getting.
Pirate ship!
We're going raiding.
I got the silver and the copper.
Kill the silver.
I need a shuffle first. It'll be full of silvers before, between all the pirates at sea, it'll be full of silver. Me arties.
Long John's.
Long John's silver. Ta-da! Ta-da!
think I'm gonna get silver.
Alright, we got 2, 4, 6. I'll take a masquerade and 3 silvers.
If you only have silver, you're never gonna buy a colony now.
Alright.
Colony. Oh, right.
Colonies.
Gardens. Right, I forget.
Is he gonna buy gardens?
Uh-huh. Episode 32 wrap up. Winner number 1. After this point in the game, things went terribly, horribly, incredibly wrong. And I ended up with 32 points.
And what was your recollection of the events?
My recollection, off camera. Oh, I'm on camera, am I not?
You are.
Well, let me just give you the actual accurate story of how this game went down. Somewhere there was sabotage along the line and the computer quit recording. Now, exactly how that occurred, I don't know. I was out of the room changing the sprinkler for a time, and I think the other
This
players
happened before that.
realized that I was going to win, and decided to kill the video. But I point no fingers.
All right. Can you tell us what your final score was?
Point no fingers. My final score was 50, and I have to admit that Alex also scored 50, and I also have to admit that I would not have scored 50. I would have scored 49 if I had not been prompted in the very last hand to say, well, you have an extra buy, you could also buy an estate, and I bought the estate, otherwise I would have had 49. But anyhow,
What was your strategy going into the end game?
my strategy was to buy as many victory points as I could and end it fairly quickly. And Alex's strategy was to buy as many silvers and exhaust what was the card? The
Masterpiece?
masterpiece card.
Don't tell me what my strategy was.
Well, all right.
Why don't you tell us what your
All right.
deck composition by the end
Just
was?
come over here and sit in the
No. We're doing you first.
Me. Oh, you mean you're going to get the last word? I see.
No, I'm only
Interviewing the winners.
interviewing the winners here.
I see. Well,
So what was your deck composition by the end?
my deck composition ended up with quite a few pirate ships and quite a few courtiers, and you would think courtiers, pirate ships, not much of a synergy there, actually an antipathy, but in a game without any splitters and without any plus actions, the courtier provided the only plus action, plus it also gave you an extra 3 points. So good as a gold plus an action. Basically, it was a +3 and an action most of the time. And that worked rather well, but only with the pirate ship, which was, I believe, the only card that had multiple actions up on the bottom. So it was an action attack, counts as 2. Anyway, so the thing about that is I had quite a few of both, and so I could take advantage of I could play the courtier, I could play a pirate ship, and I could pick up either a gold or +3. And
How could you tell the pirates from the courtiers apart? Because if I'm correct, they both wear a lot of lace-frilled shirts.
because the pirates have taken it off the courtiers, I mean, they would
Courtiers
wear,
were shirtless.
they would wear more sensible clothes. Pirates would wear more sensible clothes if they could get them, but all they have is just, all this. They've got a huge wardrobe full of lacy, linen. They would prefer to be wearing, canvas and whatnot, but they need the canvas for the sails and and so on. Anyway, so oddly enough, in this game, the co-winner uh, exhausted the silver deck, which was pretty interesting. Never seen that happen before. Exhausted the silver deck. He can tell you his brilliant strategy on doing that. Um,
Could you tell us about your Harry Potter moment?
Um, I don't remember a Harry Potter moment. No.
Well, you went into the ball and you came out with a Philosopher's Stone in your pocket.
Oh yes, yes, yes. Well, someone passed me a Philosopher's Stone, which was rather cute because I passed away a copper and I got a Philosopher's Stone, which at the time was worth 3. Um, so that was quite nice. And I hadn't had the bother to buy the stupid potion so that I could buy the Philosopher's Stone. So that was rather nice. It helped me out quite a bit. My pirate ships accumulated coins from taking treasures off of other ships, and those were quite effective too. So anyway, that's the way it worked out from my point of view. And
All right, final.
there was a mad rush to buy all the gardens at the end, um, which was just this short of triumph for the co-winner.
You were the one who bought the last garden, right?
I did buy the last garden because that would end the game, and I thought I was pretty far ahead, and I was very disappointed to find out that I was not that far ahead. Now I think you should switch over now and get the probably totally spurious account from the co-winner.
One final question. What would you say the daily life and lifestyle of East Dominion tended towards? Some sort of weird pirate monarchy, perhaps?
Well, it's mostly partying. You have all the the frilly clothes, and you're on a pirate ship. There's only pirate rules, which are guidelines at best, as we all know. And so it's mostly partying. And if the courtiers hadn't walked off the plank, they were totally into it. And the pirates, of course, always enjoy a good party. That was pretty much it. There's plenty of grog. No lack of grog.
All right.
I'd say that was my strategy: is to consume as much grog as possible and not to turn down a good tip when I heard one.
But no contraband.
I did not have contraband this time.
All right. Thank you for your frank. Co-winner number 2 of this game, Alex. What would you say, just to kind of spin off of the end of the last one, what would you say your day-to-day life in North Dominion was like?
I want to point out that silver of the metals has the highest conductivity, which I don't know if that's a commonly known fact or not. I think that should be pointed out.
Oh boy.
The highest conductivity, silver.
No one walked in front of you.
My dominion was well known for depleting the world's silver. In fact, I recall a turn when East Dominion said, I have 3 coins, I suppose I'll buy a silver. And then South Dominion said, no, you won't. And East Dominion said, well, yes, I will. I have 3 coins right here. And Then North Dominion said, yeah, I don't think you will. And East Dominion said, yes, I will buy the last silver. Or I shall liberate a silver from the supply. And then he looked at the supply, and alas,
And lo,
and alack, alas and alack, there was alas and a lack of silver in the supply. There was none left because I had it all.
I recall he slumped over and smacked his head against the table in defeat at that point.
Right.
not in defeat. Not in defeat. Never in defeat.
In co-winningness.
Never in defeat.
Yeah, and I would like to point out how generous my kingdom was in its donation of philosopher's stones, for example. Not everyone just gives away their philosopher's stones like that. But I had two.
Would you say that
Didn't
you
need two.
may have ended up drawing because you didn't have a philosopher's stone, and East Dominion, who also co-won, had one?
Well, maybe in an alternate universe. In an alternate universe, I may have won that game by not donating a philosopher's stone to my rival. But, in an alternate universe, the laws of physics could be slightly different, and silver might not be the most conductive metal. And who would want to live in a universe like that?
Is there anything that you can say about your strategy and your purchase?
You want me to point out the masterpiece strategy?
No, I think everyone saw
I
that.
just
but-
want, the masterpiece silver strategy is great for building up your deck. You can get a lot of cards quickly. But what I didn't take into account was how many cards I lost from pirate ships.
Which was a fair amount.
It was 9.
You counted it out, huh?
Well, you had 4 coins on your
Oh, that's true. Yes.
pirate ship, and Dad had 5 on his.
And you never had a pirate ship go by that didn't
Well,
steal your money.
I only had money in my deck, essentially. It was just silver. That was what my deck was silver. Which meant I could buy a gardens every turn, but I needed more plus buys. There weren't enough courtiers in my kingdom. They were all, yeah. It was a good game. And I don't begrudge East Dominion's share of the victory at all. I just enjoyed.
Are you especially sad that your ending deck count was 59 cards?
Well, clearly I would have won if I had had one more card in my deck. But I'm not, in an alternate universe, maybe I would have had 60. Maybe I would have accidentally counted 60 cards instead of 59. Maybe, this universe is fine though. I'm mostly fine with this universe.
Is there anything you'd like to say to our fans out in the audience?
Yeah.
Fans.
Yeah. Well, no.
There was one fan up there.
Yeah, there was a fan, a Patton. I would believe it's a Patton fan. Very quiet. I would recommend getting a Patton fan. Yeah, quiet, and that's an important thing in a fan. 5 stars.
Good fan.
Good fan. The shipping was quick.
And on that note, this was your 32nd game
Episode
of
32.
West Dominion. 50 points for Alex, 50 points for Bob, and matching the episode number, 32 points for Arthur.
Oh.
So, I have that at least.
Yeah.
We might do more of these outro interviews in the future. We'll see.
I think we should only film the first half of every game.